welcome to this short tutorial on how Dash plugin for Unreal Engine 5 works. As first things, let's create a terrain. The mesh is procedural and can be adjusted very easily as for shape, height and subdivision. Then we can apply a quickscale material on it and change the scale. Thus we can proceed creating a road. We can either create a regular spline or draw one spline onto the landscape itself and use the road tool to create the road. We can adjust parameters such as the height, the width, and project the road on the underneath surface with ease. Then we apply a tiling road materials. Now we are creating a dash camera, which is more intuitive and easy to be used than a real one. It's super fast to configure aspect ratio, length, and also color grade the camera itself. First, we can proceed scattering the plants on the side of the road. To do so, we can use the proximity mask option to mask out the road. We are going to use two masks actually. The first one to scatter the plants just next to the road, and the second mask is to exclude the road itself from scattering. We can randomize plants and adjust all sorts of parameters. Then we might start adding more and more plants on other scatter system. We continue adding details that way till we are satisfied. When we are happy with the plants we scattered, we can also distribute some leaves or debris on both sides of the road. Another interesting function of Dash is to create mesh card starting from an alpha mask with extreme ease. We have just to select the alpha mask and Dash will create the cards for us. Then we can scatter it as we already saw. Then we can start adding the trees, so the road will look like as it is placed in the middle of the forest. After adjusting the density, randomization and other parameters, we need just to fix the exposure, as we will be in the middle of the forest, and we will place by hand an asset in the scene, a truck specifically. Then using Dash we can drop it like it was placed by physics, with the realistic location into the scene. Then we start using the AI tag content tools to find what we need. This tool is very useful to automatically recognize objects among the ones you have inside the scene. We can drop a bobcat and start adding some fog plane. Also, these planes, as any other thing in Dash, can be adjusted on the fly. all parameters can be fixed and modified in real time. Let's now discover another tool, the Decol Scatter tool. We want to make the track look like as it is falling as we set some sand onto the ground, so we have just to select the scatter, the Decol asset, and scatter it using the proximity mask feature. The last thing missing is having some rocks inside, and for that we can use our physical brush to scatter in a very convincing way the rocks inside the truck. So I finished my scene, and it took me less than 30 minutes. Using Dash, I just discovered how Unreal could and should be made.